Did you know the world's most played games are on Roblox? For instance, right now this game has 2 million players online. Consider that this ultra-realistic game was actually made on Roblox. This shows the platform's impressive buzz and potential. I even challenged some developers on it. 9 experienced developers will have to create a real game on it with the constraint that they can't talk to each other. That means they'll pass the project from one to another after each has coded on it for 48 hours. This edition's only theme is that it must be a Roblox game that can succeed. In other words, we could very well start with a cliché tycoon game that turns into an ultra-realistic game and ends up being paid to win if one of the devs adds Roblox monetization. Actually, as usual, it will all depend on how in sync they are with each other. It's Fabius254 who starts the adventure and makes us appear in the middle of the ocean. Wait, there's even a sound effect and everything. There's already an atmosphere. The first thing you obviously notice is the textures, which look very Roblox, kind of like Lego. I'm not sure if the next developers will keep these textures, we'll see. It's also worth noting that he's the one who made the pixel art for the interface. We can see that we have a water bar that's starting to go down little by little, so we'll have to make sure it doesn't reach 0. There's also a food bar, a health bar, stone and wood counts. We're in a survival game, so we need to gather resources and find food on this island. I think you can break the trees. So, I can't hit you, my inventory is at the bottom and I have to use a stone to break the trees. There you go. Why make axes when you can just use stones? An apple dropped too, which we'll pick up. Okay, I ate my apple, which gave me some food, and most importantly, I got 10 wood. Let's grab our stone again and break more trees. I'm still unsure what to do with the wood. From what I gather, using the switch provides food and water with apples. And I think you can also pick up apples like this without breaking the trees. If I press E, I can pick up apples. That's about it. We're on this island, and I'm not really sure what else we can do. Normally, the trees respawn as soon as there aren't any left. And we don't just have trees, we have coconut trees that seem to... Yeah, they give coconuts. Let's pick up the coconut like this, okay? Does the coconut give anything else? The coconut gives more water. So here you can see my water bar. If I drink a coconut, there you go, it refills everything to the max. Coconuts are overpowered, and if I break a palm tree, does it also give me wood? It's already more resistant. And yeah, no, it gives us much wood, so might as well keep the palm trees. For now, we can't do anything with wood and stone. He's counting on the next developers to implement that. He still added another feature, which is the ability to swim. That's it. Wait, hold on, I'm going to try something crazy. He told me I added the ability to swim and it's easy to swim. Roblox developers are usually versatile. They create their own textures, handle development, and make sound effects. All the sound effects we've heard were made by him using items from his desk. Wow, it's really evolved. Now it's Mini Sandbox's turn to take over the game. So now it's good. Now it's Minecraft. It's official, the theme of the game is Minecraft, but in Roblox. We still keep that Lego style. I say Lego, but there is an actual term for it. In Roblox jargon, we say it's a stud style. Many games use this graphic style because it's easily recognizable. Plus, this little stud sheep is adorable. Am I right, Your Honor? Yeah. It's really the cornerstone in this game, it lets you do everything. I dropped some meat, it looks like a big brick. You'll quickly see that the game evolves really fast. There will be a lot of very different ideas piling up, it's going to go in all directions. That's always what happens when you start a project, and even more so when there are several people working on it. We have an energy bar that was added. The map has changed a lot, it's become really big, there are different islands we can explore, there's a bit more terrain variation like that. We also have berries that we can collect. We really have a type of food that's becoming more and more diverse. Another thing that was added is rocks, so now we can officially get rocks. Obviously you get rocks with rocks. And we're also going to gather wood because, as you can see on the left, there's a crafting tab. We'll be able to craft things in this project. Wood now only gives one at a time, it's a bit rarer in this version. So, crafting, we've discovered it. We can do so many things. No way, I can't believe it. I'm shocked. Also, as a result, we can see there's an inventory system that appears like this. By the way, he also made a default skin system. Before, we had our Roblox skin. Now we have a skin like Robinson Crusoe. What's that? Is that iron ore? I can't get it with my rocks, so I'll need to craft a pickaxe. I should have enough to craft some things now, but not everything. Let's start with a stone pickaxe, crafting it now. And so, normally with a stone pickaxe, I think I'll be able to get this iron. It really feels like a normal Minecraft survival, it's crazy. We're going to try everything, huh? Wooden wall, what's that? Wooden door wall. We're going to do everything, we're going to test everything. We're going to make an axe, we're going to make a raft. This is awesome, we can make a chest, a hut, a crafting table. I'm doing everything, but it's going so fast. I need to organize because I have too much stuff. I ate all those apples before getting dehydrated. I put all my crafted items in my inventory and he made a placement system. Here's a door I can open. This is so cool. We can build a fortress with really flexible placement. Let's set it up like this. We can add houses. It feels like I'm making stylish gray crates. Let's put a chest here and we can really put stuff in. Does he only have 48 hours or did he cheat? Let's put my pork chops in there. Come on. We have a limited space of 200. I think there's no limit to how many apples a tree can have, so we never run out of food in this game. Let's make a campfire and a carrot farm. Carrot farm goes here, campfire there. You can see the fire particles. Yeah, the carrots grow at lightning speed. And there we go, we harvest some carrots, perfect. And it gives us food. Now we're officially self-sufficient in our base. He redid the water texture, we go from this to that. Apparently he really loves the stud style. I think he said the developer was going to change that, but apparently not, and now we can test our raft. So yeah, you can see that we can't put our raft on land, it turns pink. But if we put it in the water, it's awesome. We can get on it like we're doing now, we hit drive. And we can set off to explore the next islands. There's a build. By the way, what's really great is that you can play this game at the end of the video. We'll put the link in the description and it will be available. And on this island, we have gold. So obviously, I can't get the gold with my stone pickaxe. I'll need to craft an iron pickaxe. But I need to make ingots. How do I make ingots? I need to make a furnace. Wow, this is complicated. Oh man, guys, our water bar is starting to shake. That's not good. I guess we die instantly if a bar reaches 0. Right now we have 50 stones, so we'll be able to make our furnace. We'll place it here and then we can open the furnace. He also made an interface for smelting. I'm going to lose my mind. We can smelt our iron by putting in some wood. The guy rebuilt Minecraft on Roblox in 48 hours. I'm collecting iron ingots. Done. Now can I craft an iron pickaxe? Yes I can, and also an iron sword and wall. Keto took over the game and added a monster system, so we'll have to wait until night for them. That gives us some time to rebuild a small base. But something interesting in this version as well is that we have some coal right here that appeared. And coal will allow us to make torches. What? Night is already falling? Okay, let's not waste any time. I didn't realize it would be this fast. We can't see anything at all. Let's quickly make some torches. Oh wow, what's going on? We also have rain coming down. Yeah, that's a weather system he added. But I think rain plus night creates a kind of buggy effect where everything turns white and you can't see anything anymore. Well, at least it's cool. Everything he added is here. Which is starting to happen one after another. So in my opinion, there are monsters coming. That's my headset. You couldn't just leave the Roblox death sound, which is already very iconic. You had to put that in. Hi, it's Michael. Well, now we've lost our stuff on top of that. Great, we'll try to find it. Okay, the rain has stopped now. The rain creates a strange effect where everything turns white. We need to be careful because monsters can appear nearby and instantly defeat us. We'll quickly make some torches. I imagine, like in Minecraft, torches stop monsters from spawning. There's a monster, yeah. And on top of that, he's going to put that horrible face on the monster, but he's a bastard. He just wants to finish me off. He's going to kill me. He's going to kill me. Hi, it's Michael. He's here to destroy me, Keto. Okay, so really guys, this shows you the importance of making barriers, at least out of wood, to defend yourself from monsters. Also, he made the crafting table system useful. You can see that you can't craft everything by default. First, you have to make the crafting table, then place the crafting table, and then you can unlock recipes. There you go. Let's quickly make some barriers. Where is it? It's here. Quick. There's a monster. Hi, it's Michael. Should I pick up my stuff on the ground? No, I lost everything. That's it, I made barriers. Let's craft a torch. There we have one. Apparently you can craft a supercar. I really want to craft it. Fun fact, the developer was banned 3 times while making the game because my face appears on the monsters. Roblox doesn't like importing real people's faces. Honestly, if I saw that face, I would have banned myself too if I were Roblox. And he still managed to bypass the system. He managed to put my face in the game even though it really shouldn't be possible. Alright, I want to craft the car now before moving on to the next developers. You need 75 stones, that's way too many. Looks like I'll have to farm stones now. Another thing I hate you for, Keto, is that you made a day and night cycle system. Where actually there's just day, and then the night is infinite after that. There's no more day. Anyway, let's do it. There you go, supercar. I made the car. Vroom. The description is clear. Let's put the car somewhere. Whoa, yeah, what is this? Ferrari's Ferrari. Oh. But it's so cool, it drives so well. Okay, but I can only drive on flat surfaces, it's so fast. No, I crashed into the water, I'll admit, I have no idea what that was. What? Yeah, I wanted to say the swimming system has changed. Now you can actually swim like this. When I jump in, there's an animation of falling and resurfacing. It doesn't work well with the car, but oh well. The fourth developer is Sanostekan, and the first thing we see is that we have a hotbar. And that's not all, he added new areas to explore. For that, we'll need to take a raft. We're obviously going to struggle like crazy to get a raft. We'll have to farm a bunch of items again. It's going to take a really long time, there you go. Obviously, we're administrators on the server, so we do whatever we want. And we see, okay, the area is over there. It's that island way over there, which I think, from what I understand, is made of obsidian. It's the obsidian zone. And basically, in the developer's logic, each island has its own resource. So there are zones to get different resources. There's the gold island, and over there is the obsidian island. I think they even added a copper island and a frozen island. Well, we're going to discover that. And no, that's not obsidian, that's actually the frozen island. Okay, and that's frozen rock, and we have frozen trees. Yeah, it's a whole biome here that's opening up to us. It would be the equivalent of the taiga biome in Minecraft. Well, I don't think the generation is random. I think they manually place things to make a shape that's this round. I'm searching the oceans to find the volcano biome, but I think I've reached the edge of the map now. Well, at least we'll see what happens when we reach the limit. We can sail through the air. We turn into a plane. Great. There are so many new ores that have been added too. There's copper here. We've got emerald over there. And obviously for each biome he added the corresponding tools. We have frozen tools and obsidian tools. This, for example, is the obsidian pickaxe. And as you might guess, yeah, it goes super fast when you mine ores this time. Okay, I'm analyzing the world map a bit to find that famous volcano. Sorry, I can't see where it is. There's no volcano biome. It's fine. Here we can have fun checking out everything that's been added. We see a small good luck message from one of the devs. He doesn't say much, but that's fine. The fifth developer is Sniper Forever, and we appear on a menu. Brightness calibration. You should be able to clearly see the sheep's facial expressions. And yeah, with the arrows you can make it either very dark or very bright. It's true that, to put it in context, a Roblox game is a game that could potentially be played by people all over the world on very different screens. And it's even a game that will be cross-platform. It's cross-platform, so people can play on mobile, console, or PC. A1 Production presents. It's funny he included me. I have no credit in this game, guys. Lost in Roblox. Game of the Year. Edition. Look, we have a menu that's nice. He made the logo. We have the credits. Okay. Fabius Vincent, Box, Keto, Sano was Westican. And he put a little emoji for himself. Sniper Forever. And we can hit play. Well, the camera behind is a bit off. It kind of glitches. It's a bit like in Minecraft where you have a camera like that spinning around. Let's hit play. Nice little animation. That's cool. Yeah, the lighting changed. There's a wind system. You can see the wind blowing. You can see the clouds passing by. I think the sun is setting now, so it's going to be night. And now there's kind of a fog and everything. The night looks amazing. The guy brought back the day-night system that didn't work with the previous developer. And now it works again. He really loves details. And I love details too. So that's great. We're going to get along well. He also changed the camera. Look, if I turn the view a bit, you can see the camera tilts a little. And so it adds a bit of movement, some realism. What's funny is that I love his lighting system, but he loves it too. He told me, the atmosphere is varied and adapts to the night. It's incredible. And the last thing he worked on is the interface. You can see that the hotbar at the top is bigger, it's more visible, the inventory has changed a bit, it's easier to read. I imagine that on mobile it's even more pleasant now. The stat bars are smaller, more minimalist. He kept the style, he kept the pixel art and everything, but he made them more compact. Wow, you can really see the lighting system here. And the next developer is WQLF, who added animal sound effects that are already starting to annoy me. Oh wow, it's freezing everywhere. Let's play. And here, on the other hand, the music changes. And this is a piece composed by WQLF. You can tell it's inspired by Minecraft music, so we're still on theme, but it's making a lot of animal noises. What's that thing at the end of the map? Yeah, there's something moving over there too, and it looks really big. Let's give ourselves a raft and go explore what our friend added. And if I'm not mistaken, we're about to reach the Rat Island. Yeah, that's right, it's the Rat Island. And there's his stinginess. Either it's a mob or it's a boss. It's awesome, all the rats attacking us. But they're all going to drown, so that's convenient. This way we can dock without anyone present. Currently, I'm arriving defenseless. Normally in the game, you'd get all the gear first. Stone, iron, gold, then obsidian. This seems like the game's final boss. I think I'm about to lose. Wait, he's not attacking, but I'm still taking damage and losing health. There you go, the boss, his stinginess. He has attack animations and everything. The number of rats, the rats are actually coming out of the water. Damn. I got him. I pushed him into the water, but then I couldn't get what he dropped. There's smoke here, what's that, huh? What's that? Why is there some kind of car here? That, I one-shot the rats? Cool. But he didn't drop anything for me. But why is there a... What is that? There's something that's useless. I'm disappointed. I wanted to get in it. Come on, little rats. There we go. There we go. Out you go. There we go. Out you go. By the way, the rats have been dropping cheese for me this whole time. That's funny. Yeah, look, with the cheese, you can make melted cheese. It looks like this. It's a glass with cheese in it that you can drink. It gives a lot of stats. Let's try to kill the boss this time. He's over there. I've got my obsidian sword. Usually, he drops a special item. Come on, you stingy thing. He shouldn't go into the water. There, I killed him in one hit. He gave me 10 cheese and most importantly, he gave me a crown in my inventory. What can I do with the crown? I can equip it. Awesome, I can equip it. I have Sarah Dinry's crown. And there you go. Now we look cool. Yeah, it's kind of like a cosmetic item. Roblox maps often include things like cosmetics. Now it's Svenzi's turn, the 7th developer. It's funny because the developers add little emojis to the credits each time. He quickly tweaked the interface. I feel like that's what everyone does, but he added a death screen. We're going to test that. We get a random phrase each time we die. You are dead. You should quit the game. You can respawn in 6 seconds. Respawn. We can respawn this way, but he disabled it. I don't know if you see the Roblox respawn button. It's grayed out and we can't use it. Now the developers are taking care of the little details, so the game is really finished. Here we have another message. You are dead. You lost 1,000 auras, and he added his own island too. Well, it's kind of the developer's signature in this edition to add their own island. And his is more like a Moai statue. Moai, I think that's what it's called. Moai, you know, it's that kind of statue. I think it comes from Easter Island, and on this island, you can find obsidian. You see the little flash? Look, wait. That little flash there. It almost cost our friend Clem8965, the 8th developer, dearly, because he's epileptic. Yeah, it's true, you have to be careful with those kinds of details. Well, he didn't have any problems, so it's okay. Our friend Clem added two things. First, he added ladders. Look, it looks like this. Look, I'm going to put a ladder here. That allows me to climb up like this. I'm going to get attacked. Okay, that's the second thing he added. Zombies. The high island don't exist anymore, and now it's zombies attacking us. So, yeah, Minecraft inspiration, we're not hiding it anymore. Well, there's no attack animation, that's a shame. Okay, they still killed me. There you go, you're dead. The pastel pass is great. Slendy added those simple touches, but they really complete the game. That's what was needed. It's incredible. Monsieur Rignox added everything that was missing for the game to really be finished. He's the 9th and last developer to work on this concept. Of course, he added himself to the credits. So first, we have a settings menu and a little animation when you touch the icons. You can adjust the music and its volume here. You can recalibrate the brightness there if it doesn't look right. In the crafting menu, he added a search function. There used to be many crafting recipes shown with the crafting table, but now you can search them. For example, typing obsidian shows all obsidian tools. He also added small details like the campfire. If I stay on it, well, there's no need to fix the Star Wars problem here. If I stay on it, I catch fire and take damage. He added the display of item names when you hover the mouse over them. I mentioned it, but another detail is that now, when you take damage, there's a little sound as well, a small animation, so you know when you're taking damage. Another important thing is that he changed the AI of the mobs, which can now get around obstacles. That wasn't the case before. They used to run into walls, and that allowed me to escape like that. Now it's getting really complicated. Among the other details, now you can rotate the walls by pressing R, so you can really position them even more easily than before. And especially, as you saw, we noticed it quickly because I got wrecked. The zombies will attack your walls and deal damage as we saw, so you'd better build strong walls out of stone or iron, for example, so they're tough and can't be broken through easily. We're building ourselves a little fortress. And since we're cool guys, we're going to put a gold door right here. Here's my little castle. We'll place a little gold house. Let's add some small chests. We even have sheep that are going to... We have rats that are going to spawn in our house though. I'm building a base to defend myself from mobs and they're spawning in my house. What's up with that? Damn, I'm going to get wrecked in my own place. I'm on the roof. They can't reach me. I think with all this, you can really see the range of what's possible to do on Roblox. Here we have a fully playable game with real mechanics, a progression system, and an exploration system. Honestly, the developers really did a great job making this game. They managed to stay in sync from start to finish to create a game that's consistent. And on top of that, you'll be able to play this game thanks to Roblox, whether you're on PC or mobile. We'll put the link that will let you play this game in the video description. You'll also find my Discord if you want to talk with the developers or take part in future editions of this format. And most importantly, you'll find the social media of all the developers who participated in this edition. Thanks again to them for showing us what's possible on Roblox. This is Awen. See you